So, is there a possibility that a fragrance with only 3 notes can turn out to be one of the sexiest fragrances that this nose has ever smelled? Stay tuned to find out. So, a fragrance with only 3 notes turning out to be maybe, quite possibly, one of the sexiest fragrances that this nose has ever smelled. Now, that may be a little bit of an exaggeration, because I have smelled some very, very sexy fragrances, but none of those have only 3 notes in them. Kind of weird. The fragrance that I'm talking about is from the house of Zegna, and this is Zegna Milan. And I've owned a few Zegna fragrances. I actually do still have one that my eye is not picking up right now for some reason. But anyway, this one is quite possibly the best Zegna fragrance that I have ever gotten my nose on. I like Zegna, which is that actually was the one I was looking for, and I can't find it for some reason. And I may have traded it. Who knows? I know it's not going to be on my shelf. I may have traded it. But anyway, I have smelled the other one in the big square bottle. I've owned that one. That was pretty popular. Nice, freshy. This one is something special. And I have not seen this in a while. This one kind of leans like it wants to be more for fall and winter. It does. And I'm assuming it's probably because of one of the 3 notes, the clary sage. Let me go ahead and get that out of the way. 3 notes: fig in the opening, clary sage in the mid, and sandalwood, which gives it that creaminess, is in the base. Y'all just don't understand. If you have never smelled Zegna Milan, you need to get your nose on it. This is a very nice fragrance. Like I said, it kind of smells like it's more for fall and winter, but with the fig in this, and I contribute fig to being like a spring, summertime type fruit. Can be worn in the spring. I will say summer also. Man, if I can only find this one in the wild. I'm not sure exactly how much this costs, because this actually was a decant sent to me by a subscriber, and I've never gotten a chance to look it up. I have worn this to work recently, hence why the bottle is almost gone. It's like halfway. I've worn this once or twice, and it's not a bad fragrance at all. Projection on this, I got about 2.5, almost 3 hours of projection out of this. Longevity obviously is not going to be that great, especially with me wearing it in the super heat where I'm sweating like crazy. I'm constantly wiping myself off, getting sweat off me. So that does tend to rub the fragrance away. But what I got out of it was about 5 hours around lunchtime, and then I had to reapply. But I want to wear this again when I'm not doing anything, like on a weekend where I'm like maybe lounging around or quite possibly out and about. But I don't think this is a bad buy at all. I'm pretty sure this isn't expensive. Zegna fragrances are not that expensive. You also can find them in the wild, like at TJ Maxx, Ross, Marshalls at times for like 15, 20 bucks, 25 at the max that I've ever seen. But Zegna Milan is fantastic in my opinion, and I couldn't have asked for a better decant. Man, this is so nice. Wow. I just don't know what else to say about this fragrance. What can you say about a fragrance with only 3 notes? I mean, especially with them doing things the way they did them with this particular fragrance. It's like they took their actual time making this one. The other ones are nice, but number one in my book, Zegna Milan. All right, y'all, I'm not gonna drag this out any longer. Here's to smelling great. Peace.